Torbran, Thane of Redfell versus Arahbo Roar of the World. And we've already kept, so we'll let our opponent get on with the turn. We draw into Zozu, so not getting anything going very quickly. Hopefully Zozu can punish our opponent though. I suppose that's why they call it the Punisher. Price of Progress, yeah, just a bunch of 3-drops. So we'll get down Zosu next turn because we are against a green player that no doubt wants to ramp. They have got, and that's protection from white, not red, contrary to the colour of the sword. So we will play the land that we drew into, go for that Zosu, and we'll start getting some damage onto our opponent. And a land coming in already. And you usually want to play cheap cats with Arahbo. So I don't know if they've gone for some kind of Voltron build. The sword would suggest that they have. And so would that. Yeah, trying to get commander damage off, apparently. Or infect damage, not commander damage. Get down our 4th land and it will deal 2 damage to us as well. Let's see if we can have Torbran stay in play. And this will allow us to do 4 damage with the Zozu. And now every time they play a land it's 4 more damage, and they need another land to get their commander down. Alright, going for Arcane Signet and a Gaia's Cradle, which will not tap for anything, it will deal 4 damage though. And then an Umezawa's Jitte as well, a Vandal Blast would be nice please. Let me remind myself, whenever a land enters, if that player had another land enter this turn, it's 3 damage to them. So cultivates and things like that. We'll definitely drop a land. And this is whenever a creature enters, that deals 2 damage to that creature, which will not kill the Arahbo. That'll be 4 damage, so... or maybe we go for Price of Glory and the Tunnel Ingus, just as another blocker. And then it's 8 damage to our opponent from us swinging him. They are going to have their commander down this turn. Alright, not going in for their commander surprisingly, going in for Leonin Abunus, giving their artifacts hexproof. And now that has protection from white and blue, which does nothing for them. How much is this to equip? That is 2. And that'll be 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that'll be 6 infect. Go for a mountain again, and I think it's... oh, it's 2 damage to us there. I think we just go in for Browbeat and see if our opponent wants to give us cards or take damage. What are we choosing for there? Any player may have it deal 5 damage to them. Yeah, I'm going to target my opponent. If they want to take the 5, 6, 7 damage, I will say no there. Yeah, if they want to take the 7 damage, which Browbeat will deal to them. What happened there? Oh, we were targeting ourselves for the card draw. We just gave our opponent card draw because I don't know how to cast Browbeat, clearly. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's... oh. How strange. So I goof with a Browbeat and feed my opponent cards. And they still don't play it out. Clearly, they just drew into a bunch of lands or something. I was going to go wide with a... I don't know if I would have done, actually. I don't know if I would have swung in there. I made a big goof. We should have drawn into, yeah, Lightning Bolt, Blazing Volley, and Magus of the Wheel. Lightning Bolt would have been 5 damage. So, yeah, perhaps I would have swung in with everything. That would have been 4, 8 getting through. And Lightning Bolt would have dealt, yeah, lethal to them. So, yeah. Swinging in with everything, going wide, Lightning Bolt kills them off. This all assumes that I used Browbeat correctly though, which I didn't, so we will let off the hook there. Let's get on with another one. Alright, let's try again, this time up against Damia, Sage of Stone. We've got 3 lands, a means of lightning bolting some fast mana in the form of Mana Dorks, and getting rid of fast mana in Vandal Blast as well. So let's hold up our Lightning Bolt. No Birds of Paradise or anything like that from our opponent. They're just going for a tap land. We can go Rain of Embers this turn then. Oh no, we can't. I thought that was an enchantment. I still don't know what the cards are based on their names alone. Yeah, so in that case we carry on holding up our Lightning Bolt. Still keeping our fingers crossed for a land at this point. Okay, they hold up double blue. Still not getting into a land. Let's try the Spear Spewer. Don't mind if our opponent counters that, really. Alright, they go for a Mental Misstep. And there is the Birds of Paradise, so let's go for a Lightning Bolt. Try and slow our opponent down as best we can. And there's extra planar lens. Do we risk it? I mean, they've got green so they can blow this thing up. I don't think we're doing anything this game anyway. We're going way too slow. I'm going to risk an extra planar lens. That comes down really quickly, so no counter magic apparently. Go after the snow-covered mountain. Say yes and hope that that thing doesn't get blown up. We still need to hope for a mountain as well. And there is the mountain. So now we can go in for... we can go for the Thundermaw Hellkite, so I say we go for that and try and test our opponent's counter magic availability. Comes down and deals 1 to all of our opponent's creatures. Then it is 5 in the air, because that thing has haste. And they've only got 5 turns to do something about that now. Might not see too many flyers from a Simic deck. Alright, they go for removal. That is a Maelstrom Pulse. They could have put that onto our extra planar lens. I'm grateful that they didn't. I will not cast Damia. I will cast Talrand. And then we will give Talrand haste with the floating red. And let's deal 4 damage to our opponent. We're still in a tricky predicament here because if our opponent gets rid of Talrand, then they get rid of the extra planar lens as well. We're still a couple of lands off getting that out. And our opponent has not missed a land drop this game, and they get into some fast mana. Alright, they're going for... I don't know what they went for there. Oh, it was an extra turn. They went for Temporal Trespass. And they got down a Mana Dork, so we're probably seeing our opponent's commander here. They've only got 1 card in hand after the land drop, so getting down Damia seems like an intelligent idea. Followed by another extra turn, excellent. Swinging at us with an elf, they might as well. I mean, it's not the worst extra turn, it really just draws them an extra card, and they do get lightning bolted by that mana crypt, makes our job easier. Alright, tapping out a bunch of mana, maybe a Villainous Wealth. Nope, it is... Oh, okay, they get down Kira and the Damia. We get into another land. Right, so how is this worded exactly? X damage divided as you choose amongst any number of target creatures where X is the greatest amount of damage dealt by a source to a permanent or player this turn. Well, I think we can go for that. Let's go Rain of Embers first. And that means that Impact Tremors can deal 3 damage to Damia. We can't do anything to players with that, can we? No, any number of target creatures. So we'll just deal 3 to Damia. And then we can go Vandal Blast onto that. And then keep our fingers crossed that our opponent doesn't top deck something really good. A burn spell and swinging in with Torbran with no blockers should do it for us. And our opponent scoops. We were getting into Earthquake, so we could have won. Yeah, it does it to each player as well, so we probably would have won there. We swing in for 4, take them down to 2, and then just put as much mana as we like into X. That will take them off their last 2 points of life. So yeah, getting rid of that with the Vandal Blast means that they couldn't have recast their Damia. Damia was going to be, what is it, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 9, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8, 9. With the Mana Crypt, which obviously they didn't have. So yeah, we ended up using all the cards in our hand, but it was a gamble worth taking, as was going for the extra planar lens apparently. That was a really sketchy play, but luckily we got into lands off the top. So yeah, perhaps shouldn't have won that one, but we managed to make it work in the end. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you like this video and you want to see more Torbran. I'm tribalkai on the EDH channel. Thank you for watching.